Welcome back to my Pokemon Diamond Mono Ice type run, episode number 20. I am circlecatzach, and in this episode we are going to start out by exploring the Pokemon Mansion. I did do a little bit of off-screen training, just a little bit though, on Manny. I got him up a level, and through that he did learn Ice Shard, and I taught him that over Powder Snow because it has the same base power and accuracy, but it always goes first. So he still is going to have the experience share because if there's any trainers in here and during the battles before the gym leader in the Pastoria City gym, I want him to get all that extra experience. And maybe even during the gym battle, I don't know. So there's a maid or something here. She's talking about the trophy garden, and if you actually go this way, and into Mr. Backlot, as he's called, his office, this guy is going to talk about his trophy garden for a while, and this one one of them will eventually talk about how a Pokemon is swarming in the back there, and you can keep resetting the game to get the Pokemon that you want. Go check Bulbapedia or an equivalent site to see what, actually I'm going to go back in there, what Pokemon swarm there. But I know a few of them off the top of my head. We have Pokemon like Eevee, Porygon, all the cuter Pokemon like Clefairy or Cleffa and Igglybuff, and Pokemon like them. So if you want one of those, just keep soft resetting until you find one of them. So we've already found a couple items. We've already found a TM87 for Swagger, which is an okay move. It raises the Pokemon's opposite you, the opposing Pokemon's attack by quite a lot, but it also confuses them, so I don't think it's the best because once confusion wears off, they're of course going to be a powerhouse. But as we get a Great Ball right there, and we also got the Soothe Bell, so let's go check that out real quick. That is going to make the holder more friendly, so if you're trying to evolve a Pokemon that evolves via friendliness, that's a great item to give it. Here's the Trophy Garden. The Pokemon that swarm here are only going to be about 5%, so be warned, you're going to run into a lot of Pokemon like this unless you do chaining, which I personally don't do, but a lot of people do like it. So if you don't know what chaining is, go look it up. Basically, you're using an item called the Pokeradar to keep encountering the same Pokemon over and over again. That's the very condensed version. Let's put on a repel here because I just kind of want to make it back to Pastoria City because I think it's high time we take on that gym with its leader, Crasher Wake, and he is going to be a user of Water-type Pokemon. So this will not be the best battle for our Swinub, Manny, so that's part of why I'm going to keep the experience share on him. But in the battles before that, hopefully he can get some experience all his own. Hopefully we can keep him in long enough to get a few experience points or a few levels. So making it back we go, and of course we have to trek through this awful mud. It's so annoying. We can go this way. We can avoid a bit of the mud. You just can't stop is the trick. Or turn, I guess. And here's a Wooper. That's not a big deal if we can get away from it. The rain is kind of annoying. I wish they would figure out a way in Pokemon games to just not have that animation go for the rain, to just maybe have a little box at the corner to say, hey, it's raining, or anything like that. I just don't want them to keep doing that animation. It just annoys me to every turn have to be like, oh, it's raining, oh, it's raining, oh, it's raining. That's really annoying to keep seeing. Anyway, I'm going to check our Pokemon and slow back down because we are in super fast mode still, but they look fine, so it's time to go take on the Pastoria City Gym. The gym leader Crasher Wake, is a master of Water-type Pokemon. I'd say you've got guts if you try to face down Water types with Fire or Ground-type Pokemon, which swine of his part. But that part I'll leave up to you. Go and have some good battles. So, unlike some of the other guys that help out at the gym, he's not going to tell us what water is weak to, but I can tell you now that it is weak to things like electric and grass. So here is, apparently, I don't know why they let little tiny kids in to be trainers at their gym, but they did. So here's Tuber Jackie. He's going to have a Weasel. I'll go ahead and speed this up. Manny is going to not be very many levels higher, but thankfully went for Sonic Boom, and I don't know why I went for Mud Slap there. I meant to go for Mud Bomb. That did a lot more, and that would have taken it out in 2 hits, but now we're going to have to go for a Super Potion, and even that won't heal him up all the way. Thankfully he went for Sonic Boom again, so now I can get off a Mud Bomb, and I missed. Great. So I'm gonna have to do that all over again. My goodness. Pretty much the same HP lowered and healed on my Manny, so gonna once again go for a Mud Bomb, and we miss again. Why are we missing so much? Oh my goodness. After this I'm gonna check Mud Bomb's accuracy. Thankfully he missed Aqua Jet. How are we missing? What's the... It's not a 50-50 accuracy, Manny. It's gotta be somewhere around 80 or 85. Okay, no, this isn't funny anymore. What the... Okay, not shift, summary. Let me check your moves. Not Circle Cat. 85. 85 accuracy, and we've missed how many? How many? Maybe 4 in a row? That's not even... That's ridiculous. That is not even funny. Okay, there's another one of his moves. Quick Attack. Please tell me it hits this time. Thank you! 85 freaking accuracy, and it misses 3 to 4 times. That's not even funny. I had to waste so many Super Potions. Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're gonna use just 1 potion. I think he can deal with at the 3 hit points for now. We can hit that, and the water goes back up. Or we can hit that, and the water goes down. So basically the puzzle of this gym is to figure out how to get through the gym, to get to all the trainers, and then eventually to get to Crash Awake. So I want to take on as many trainers as I can, so I'm trying to encounter everybody, all the trainers, but some of you may not want to. So he also has Mud Slap. That's going to lower our already low accuracy. Hopefully after 2 Mud Bombs, an Ice Shard will take it out, but we miss because of that darn Mud Slap. And of course a critical hit is going to make me use my... I don't have any more lemonades. I'm going to have to go for Moo Moo Milk. So there we go. We're all healed again. And now he reveals Water Pulse. That's super annoying. Let's go for... I don't have any more Super Potions after that display, so we're going to have to go for another Moo Moo Milk. That's annoying. Mud Bomb, that does a fair amount. If he doesn't use Water Pulse, we're fine. Or if this takes him out, we're fine. And it does, thank goodness. Manny grows a level, and Fisherman Walter is finally done. I told you this gym was going to be annoying for Manny. We're going to have to use a couple of... or just 1, I guess. 1 potion. And there we go. Now we can go down. Actually, might want to hit this. There we go. Now, where do I want to go next? We can go over here and take on this guy. I've traveled all over the globe while raising Pokemon. This is the gym I've chosen. You'll find a handful for sure. Not really sure why I gave him that accent because he's a sailor, but I don't really know what accents to give sailors, so... We have, thankfully, a part ice type, so this is going to be neutrally effective right here. And that will do a fair amount, so I'll just go for that again. And because of the speed reduction, we go first this time, and we take it out. So I'm going to stay in on Wingull and do the same thing over. He's going to hit me with another wing attack. This should slow him down, and now we're going to be faster and take it out. So pretty much exact same thing. And there we go. So let's go for a potion and an Oron Berry, because that'll heal him up to exactly his health. Not check tag. Use. I don't know why check tag is... What am I using? A Lepa Berry. I wanted to use Oron Berry. I don't know why they put check tag at the very, very top. That seems pretty annoying. I think a lot of people would use it before they would check the tag of it. I don't know. That just seems weird to me. We've already battled that guy. Everybody seems to call him Wake instead of Crash or Wake. I'm not sure why that is, but there's another little kid that they apparently let into this gym. It's a girl this time. It's Tuber Caitlin, and she has an Azurill, which is a normal type, so I will go for Icy Wind. But that didn't do very much, so now I'm going to go for Mud Bomb. There we go, that does a lot more. And now hopefully an Icy Wind will take it out, please? Ah, darn. Just a little bit left. Our attack's going to fall, but that doesn't matter. I'm going to go for an Ice Shard to take it out. And there we go. Now he has a Meryl. She has a Meryl. And that's going to be a lot tougher matchup. Let's go for the Mud Bomb. That didn't do as much as I would have liked. Thankfully, it's going to lock itself pretty much into Rollout. So now I'm going to keep going for Icy Wind. No, I'm not. This stinks. I don't have anything else, really. I'm going to go for Mud Slap, I guess. And I'm just going to have to keep spamming Mud Slap. It misses with Bubble Beam. That's nice. It's going to go for Rollout again and miss. This is the beauty of Mud Slap, and we actually take it out there. Awesome. So Mud Slap does have some use after all, and that kid is not very loaded. She only had 96 Poké Dollars. So there's another trainer. I think I'm going to go ahead and use my Lepa Berry to restore Mud Bomb. And I think I'm just going to go for a potion, because that will get us pretty much healed exactly where we need to be. There we go. 18, and now we can battle this fisherman, who says he's landed the most fishermen in the world. I hope you aren't talking about here at this gym, because I haven't seen any water-type Pokemon just hanging around in the water. And that would get pretty annoying to have your water source, if you're a fish or something, or a water-type Pokemon, be constantly reduced and expanded, just going up and down. And I don't know, that would be really annoying. I wouldn't want to live there. And I didn't even see what Pokemon that was, so I'm going to have to take a chance. And it's a Barboach. Obviously, it's going to be a water type, so we get a crit there. That's beautiful, because that takes about one hit. And, ooh, I don't know if I can do a Gyarados. I may have to switch out to Circle Cat for Gyarados, because Gyarados is kind of a powerhouse. And I guess I will go for a Crunch. That will not do much at all. My goodness. Why didn't that do anything? Okay, well, we're just going to have to keep spamming Crunch. He's going to go for another Thrash because he's locked into it. And unfortunately, he got the 3-turn Thrash instead of the 2-turn Thrash. But after this one, he's going to be confused. So that'll be really helpful. And now I can go for a Crunch. That will take it out, and the confusion didn't even matter. But look at how much experience. Even with sharing the experience, Manny got 549, as did Circle Cat. I probably should have left Manny in and then switched him out, so we got 3/4 of the experience, but oh well. Are there any trainers over here? There's 2 switches we can press. There's this one right here, and that's apparently not the right one. So let's go over here and press this one, and that reduces the floor all the way. So now we can go over here, near, but not to, Crash or Wake. And we can climb these steps. We've already battled that fisherman down there, but we have not, as you can tell by the exclamation mark above his head, we've not battled this fisherman. So, he's going to have 3 Pokemon, a Shellos, which can also learn ground-type moves, I believe. And we're just going to mimic each other. We're both going to go for Mud Bomb. And actually, he's going to go for the Rain Dance now. So there, once again, is that annoying animation with rain continues to fall. And thankfully, he misses the Water Pulse, was it? And now we can take it out with an Ice Shard. Now we have a Shellos, another Shellos. I almost said Seal. And now I can go for the Mud Bomb. That will not take it out, and Water Pulse is going to take us out, of course, because of the rain, because water-type moves get boosted. So now let's go out to Circle Cat, and I think Revive, because I want Manny to still get the experience. There we go. And Water Pulse is not going to be nearly as effective on Circle Cat, and we can just go for the Crunch, go for it again, and actually, thank you, Quick Claw. And now we will get some experience, and that is enough to get us to level 30. So now even if I don't stay in, I want to get 3/4 of the experience, and I might as well because it's a Wingull. So Water Pulse, once again, is going to do a lot, and shoot! I didn't think it would do that much. Okay, well, I was wrong. Definitely going to have to go heal after this one, and I'm probably going to end the episode off after this one. But with this Ice Fang, that should do it. Circlecat's going to get all the experience, and there we go. So, in pressing this switch, we can go over this way. We can't avoid this guy. You know what? We might as well take this guy on. Actually, we haven't taken him on yet. I mean, we've already taken him on, but that's where I wanted to be by the end of this episode, is 2 Crash Awake. So next time, we will take on Crash Awake, go catch ourselves our next team member, and I think we will go back to a familiar location for our next gym battle. So, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, like and favorite the video, and leave a comment below. Go check out my main channel, ShinyEnterZach, my Pokemon community channel, PokeCapital, and my TCG channel, SHGTCG. Question of the day is going to be, who do you want me to use for my next team member? I know that was a quick turnaround from 2 team members to now we have 3, and we're about to get our 4th. So it's going to go very, very quickly after only having 2 for such a long time. But who do you want it to be? I already have some ideas, but I want to hear your input and see what the kind of the popular opinion is, and see if that influences my decision at all. So, thank you guys for watching once again, and until next time, I will see you guys later.